We have an update for you today into an ongoing News 8 investigation into the Texas Attorney General's office.
Last November, Byron Harris revealed that Texas Attorney General Greg Abbott sends hundreds of thousands of dollars a year of taxpayers' money on his public relations staff and related media campaigns. Byron has the latest today as News 8 investigates.
Open your door, please!
These are pictures of the arrest of nursing home workers taken last week in Fort Worth.
10/9/1951.
They weren't taken by a news crew. They were taken by an employee of Attorney General Greg Abbott, paid for by public money and later used as part of a publicity campaign.
This is over the top. I've not seen anything like this in the 20 years I've been doing politics in Texas.
Abbott pays this man $70,000 a year, in part to take pictures of his news conferences.
I'm here to express my gratitude to Mr. Abbott and his staff,
which Abbott then posts on his website. This is unique. Not even the governor has his own videographer. Last November, Abbott defended the practice.
We consider it to be a critically important function of our office. First, as being in charge of open government in the state of Texas, that we provide open information to all citizens in the state of Texas.
Other politicians do these kinds of things, but they pay for them out of their campaign accounts as opposed to out of the public account. And we think that's the appropriate way to handle these kinds of events.
Is everyone ready?
The Attorney General pays a total of $346,000 in salary each year to his press and communication staff. That does not include this travel aide and another advance man. Travel records obtained by News 8 show the Attorney General's PR staff made 62 trips around the state in the first 11 months of last year. They spent $10,000 in plane tickets alone, all with taxpayer money.
This is prime time season for unscrupulous businesses to come.
The money went mostly to set up news conferences. In July, 3 of Abbott's staff members went to Port Lavaca. This, in their own words, is what they did. One made arrangements to secure a location for the press conference. Another evaluated the location to determine whether the site would be appropriate for a press conference. And a third planned the selected site's podium and camera arrangements for the press conference.
Greg Abbott has a TB habit, and it's real clear that he wants to portray himself as an action hero.
All right, guys, we're going up here the road.
Now, get up! Get out! Now!
Abbott's media team shoots videos like this one made last fall of men wearing Attorney General's vests making an arrest.
You know you got a warrant for your arrest, Mr. Gales? Yes.
Travel records show that to put this together, Abbott's staff videographer spent 4 days in Dallas following law enforcement officers as they made arrests. Then the video was given out to the news media at this event, which Angela Hale, the AG's communication director, describes in her expense reports as the fugitive rollout press conference. In the past few days, the Attorney General came to Dallas as part of a one-day, 4-city tour as the state chairman of Big Brothers and Big Sisters. His communications director, Angela Hale, seen here walking away from our camera, and travel aide Brian Hutchinson were with him. They're both state employees. Although Abbott promised interviews at the event, he declined to talk to News 8.
Is this a campaign trip today?
No.
So did Big Brothers pay for this trip, or?
This is, the state is not paying for this trip at all.
So this is paid for by Big Brothers?
It's either being paid for by Big Brothers or out of non-state funds.
News 8 has been unable to determine who paid for the Attorney General's 4-city tour. His office declines to communicate with us except in writing. Byron Harris, Channel 8 News.